you can call it a commuter nightmare. The trains running through San Marco and parts of downtown Jacksonville are frustrating since you never know how long you're going to have to wait. It could be a couple of minutes, up to a couple of hours. Susanna Barsky lives in San Jose Forest. She knows the frustration firsthand. Her daughter Elia goes to Bishop Kinney High School.
And once about every 3 weeks, we'll get stopped by the train and she will be late for school. And it'll make her very late for school. So it's very inconvenient. It can be a real inconvenience.
Another problem with potentially serious consequences, the trains can block access to the South Bank Medical Complex, forcing ambulances taking patients to the hospital to sit and wait. It's reasons like these that caught the attention of the U.S. Department of Transportation. A newly approved $35 million project is in the works to fix the problem. The U.S. Department of Transportation is providing $17.6 million toward the project, with the Florida DOT adding another $14 million. The JTA and the city will both chip in nearly $1 million each, with CSX and Florida East Coast Railway doing the same. With that money, newly elected councilwoman Leanna Cumber says that Jacksonville will see the creation of a pocket track, which will also serve as a holding area for trains to wait, instead of sitting in the middle of San Marco.
What it does to stop that is build a 7,000-foot pocket track on the other side of the river on the north bank, so that if there's congestion in the Moncrief Beaver Street yard, CSX can just move the train that's going north from the Bowden yard into the rail yard. So it will no longer sit, oh look, we have a train. So it will no longer sit blocking crossings, and it could block up to 7 crossings.
San Marco residents know all too well about the frustration of staring at a stopped train.
Mostly being late to somewhere that I'm trying to go. Yeah, because I always come out, because I live a block away, so it's faster for me to come this way. So I'm always coming towards the railway, and sometimes it'll just stuck me, and it's, super inconvenient. I'm always running late anyway, so it doesn't help when it's taking forever.
Sometimes, you'll pull up and you have just enough time to get into work, and then a train will come by and it'll make you late. So it's a little bit frustrating. It's always at the most inconvenient times. I don't know how they do it, but they always end up coming right at the time that you're rushing out or you're rushing in.
Having Councilwoman Cumber represent San Marco on this issue is fortunate for residents, because transportation and infrastructure are two topics she knows well, having worked more than 15 years for the U.S. Department of Transportation.
It's kind of my wheelhouse. I understand it, and I work with the federal government all the time, have close relationships up there, which also helps when we're looking to do things like the quiet zone, get things moved through, and get fundings. It
all comes down to making the city more livable, walkable, and all around more enjoyable. In San Marco, Karen Adams, JTA, Making Moves.